Tony Fergali and welcome to FCC Morning News. Reports have just come out saying that queer flu has finally spread to Illinois. Queer flu originated in a small town in California in a local coffee shop and has spread paranoia throughout the country ever since. The problem with queer flu is it's hard to diagnose because of the various symptoms that one might or might not experience. Some say they experience little fits of wearing colorful clothing or engaging in different lisps and different talking patterns, or even walking aimlessly in and out of closets. Doctors are baffled by this and are trying to get vaccinations out as soon as possible. Doctors are urging people that have not yet been vaccinated against queer flu to do so as soon as possible. Meanwhile, a vast amount of hand sanitizer solutions have been placed in public places. The epidemic seems to be spreading very quickly in workplaces across America, and employees are warned to take extreme caution.
I say fire him. It's clearly contagious. Why should I risk the health of all my employees for one ill worker? There's no cure. I could have an office full of queer in no time. Do you see my problem?
Do you feel the other employees feel threatened by the possibility of queer flu in the office?
They don't know what to think. That's why I've got to do it for them.
Do you think that making a decision for your workers could be hazardous in a situation like this?
Not at all. Somebody's got to take charge.
In your opinion, how does this affect your employees' work habits?
Well, we don't really know yet, but we do know it's contagious.
How are you cautioning your employees at this time?
We tell them to stay home. But they don't listen. They think they can work just as well with it.
Are you yourself taking any precautions?
Well, if the employees won't stay home, we fire them. It's as simple as that. We gotta think about the big picture. We gotta think about the greater good. I can't risk the health of all my employees.
Joining us tonight is Dr. Stropel, who has been flamboyantly studying all the cases of queer flu. Dr. Stropel, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
What can you tell us about the symptoms of queer flu?
Well, it generally starts with a heightened sense of self-confidence and fashion. Then, as the disease starts to reveal itself, a fluid comes from the patient's nostrils that's a mixture of mucus and what my fellow doctors and I are calling flare.
Flare.
Yes, it is one of the first signs of queer flu. And if you or anyone you know starts to suffer from this, get yourself to a hospital immediately.
Now, doctor, is there any way to prevent this disease without getting vaccinated?
This has been a debate for quite some time. Some believe that the gene for queer flu is present from birth and therefore unavoidable, but there has been much debate over the preparations to prevent the disease.
I see. Have you any warnings for the public?
Yes, your best bet is to keep your hands to yourself and stay attentive at all times. Use hand sanitizer often, be cautious in hospitals, and most of all, keep your eye on the television.
On the news?
No, Tosh.0. It's a preventative measure. It prolongs the queer activity.
It's been mentioned that the spread of queer has come through physical contact. Is this true?
We're not entirely sure how queer flu is spread, but we believe that it's more through bodily fluids. However, my personal theory on
Dr. Stropel!
What?
I think you've got flare leaking from your nose.
Oh no!